Clean out your locker, Aaron. Check with the paymaster for your money. I'm sorry, Aaron. It had to be this way. All right, you guys. Clear out. It's all over. Get back to work.
This is my favorite song. And I'm not a religious person. Why did you hit me?
Forget it, Aaron.
She looks just like a girl I used to know. Elsie. She's beautiful. Beautiful. I used to smile at Elsie. Elsie smiled at me and she'd say, Aaron? That's what they named me. She'd say, Aaron Kronberg, you're an angel. I tell you, I smiled for a week. I was only 15 years old. She was 22. Oh, a tulip, a bright yellow tulip, and I wore. Here's to two nice neighbor boys. Why did you hit me?
Let's go home, huh?
No, wait. I didn't finish the story about Elsie. You see, I got my nerve all up and I went to see her because I wanted to take her to the Carlsbad Caves. And I got myself all shined up. I got my tie all clean and I say, Elsie, you want to go to Carlsbad Caves with an angel? You know what she did? She put a hand on my cheek. And she said, Aaron, angels don't have whiskers. You better get a shave. And I never saw her again. That's the first time I knew I was growing up. I didn't smile for a week. All week I shaved. I don't know. You try to do your best. You try to be somebody. You join night school. Everybody tries to put you down. I think I better go home.
Thank you.
If there's anything we can do.
Man, your angel's home.
The angel's home.
least it isn't Christmas.
I heard the news. Same old news, right, Aaron?
Men, don't turn the stone.
Where do we go tomorrow, Aaron?
All I did was ask to be considered for advancement. That's it.
But you've only been there 6 months.
I know the work. I can do it. They think I can't touch paper because I can lift concrete. Just because a guy's got a strong back, they think he's got a weak mind. Now, you take this guy Haskell. He's a very nice, gentle man. You think he'd understand?
So you hit him?
It was his logic I didn't go for. No, Aaron, he says. There are a lot of men ahead of you. You don't have the experience. And one thing led to another. Men, side with me, will you?
But you aren't real, Aaron.
I am real!
If you were real, you'd stop being something in your head that you're not.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to go back to rolling little pig paw?
Yes. It was pure in Wisconsin.
I didn't even have a parking space in that job, man.
It was clean in Wisconsin. But oh no, you had to be president right away. Aaron Kronberg went to school, so he had to be foreman right away.
You think I'm some kind of itinerant?
Wisconsin, Detroit, everywhere, you had to be something you're not.
That's right, lady. 'Cause I'm better than those slobs with a shovel. I'm better than... Crying out loud. Doesn't a kid ever stop crying?
You let him cry, Aaron, because he might be crying all of his life. So give him lots of practice.
Get out the bag, Howard. We've got to take him tonight. Tonight, baby. We'll get you free from here tonight. Shh, baby. Shh.
Do you know they have a new type friction clutch in the hydro shovel?
I know you have some crazy idea about getting a license to operate that thing. It's been a long day, remember?
I wonder if the Friday night fights at the Kronbergs are over yet.
You know, it seems to me a man like Kronberg should succeed. Aren't you having enough trouble understanding how to operate a hydro shovel without trying to figure out the human equation?
How do you raise 3 kids in one trailer?
1 in the front and 2 in the back.
They shouldn't keep items on the bottom drawer. Let's go. Unlock it so we can get back in. Coming this way. We'll have to run. Zigzag like in a prison picture. Now. See that, little baby? No wheels under that house. Isn't that nice? Howard, how many times you think about a house like that for you and me? People like the Macklins who got 97% in voice control and 94 in smiling.
93. Come on.
Bye, Rudy. Better we do it like this. Otherwise, you'll grow up and you'll get to know your folks, and it gets too late to leave them, like it got for Howard and me. You'll see. Okay, Howard. Ring it.
Twice.
They aren't coming. They never go out nights. Why don't they come?
We better go back and check.
It's empty. What? The furniture
furniture's gone. Everything's gone. They moved out. Pansy, it's empty.
What are we gonna do?
We better go back.
No!
What do you mean, no?
We'll make more interviews.
Tonight?
We'll leave him somewhere till tomorrow, and then we'll get him and we'll keep him here till we find somebody.
But Pansy is cold.
Howard, remember what Mr. Burton said about turtles and how they have to have bigger bowls if they're gonna grow? Remember, you said yourself that baby Rudy will grow up to be some kind of a screaming gypsy midget if he stays on those wheels. That's what started the whole thing. It was your idea, and I'm not gonna let you back out on it.
But Pansy, where are we gonna take him?
Billy Hinckley's!
Hey, Hinckley.
Howard! Hey, golly, it is you, Howard. What are you doing out there, Howard? Hey, golly, it's Pansy. What are you doing out there, Pansy?
Hinckley, you gotta help us out.
Sure thing, Howard. What do you need? Food?
I wonder if you just take care of my baby brother till tomorrow morning. Just stick him in there with your brothers and sisters so nobody will notice.
Hey, golly, it's your baby brother, Howard. What are you doing out there with your baby brother, Howard? Billy Hinckley, now you listen to me. I know you don't like me, and I know you like to sock girls. But you've got to do us a big favor, understand? A real big private favor.
Hinckley?
When you heard this noise, could you tell how many people there were?
I didn't say there were people. It was just a noise.
Could have been a cat or a possum. Is that right?
That's right. I didn't think anything of it.
You always poke around at 1 o'clock in the morning?
I was awake. I heard a noise. I was asleep.
Well, we've checked just about everything, Captain. Nobody heard a thing. Not until the woman screamed, anyway.
You don't remember any noise. No one came in the room.
No, sir. We were sleeping, sir.
Howard and me have been sleeping real fine in the trailer ever since we were born.
Mr. Kronberg? How long you been in town, Mr. Kronberg?
Not very long.
You always come into a camp.
Yeah, why?
I wondered. Maybe you stopped before here, parked by the roadside or the lake.
I don't park my family at a roadside. I come respectably into camp and...
I didn't mean any offense, Mr. Kronberg.
Look, isn't it enough what's happened around here? Somebody
Take it easy.
I won't take it easy. You take it easy. Quit picking on my kids.
That's enough, Aaron.
No, the cops come around here. They ask questions, pushing people around. I don't like to be pushed around, you understand?
Okay, Aaron, okay.
Why aren't you looking for my kid? Where's all the dragnets and all the police gimmicks I'm always hearing about?
Take him inside. Let him quiet down.
Why? You give me one good reason why I should quiet down. You go out and find my kid. You understand? Just find the kid.
everything okay?
Howard, he's a real fine baby. Did he get fed? Mashed up a hot dog for him. I brought you a can of milk and an opener. Listen, I gotta get back. We're having kidney stew for breakfast. So long.
Thanks, Hinkley.
Anytime, Hal.
I'll see if we can get in.
Get the bags. They took everything but the cobwebs.
Let's make a good table.
I kind of counted on going upstairs.
Nobody will see us down here.
Big rooms, Howard. More sunlight in big rooms.
Pansy.
One of us will interview and one of us will stay. Did you bring your $3.48?
47. Come on.
Oh, Howard, it's a house for growing.
Be right back. I know you don't have much of an appetite, but I felt like it. Well, thanks. Any news at all?
I keep telling Min that, well, maybe somebody wants that kid, because, well, it's a kid. That way there's a chance it'll be taken care of.
We're out of coffee. You want to go over and see Haskell with me? See if we can get him his job back?
We could make a career out of getting him his job back.
He's in bad shape.
So you bought him his groceries.
Yeah, I bought him his groceries.
Now you're gonna get him his job back, and then maybe you could air condition the trailer for him
What?
and fix up the garden. and build a nice, neat, white, strawberry ice cream Sunday picket fence around Mr. Kronberg. Now, you might even be able to go out and find his baby for him.
You swallow a glacier?
I've been sitting here looking at the weeds in his garden and wondering why it is some people always come home and complain about the weeds, but they never pull them. In 10 minutes, I could pull all those weeds. In an hour, I could make that garden respectable. What is it that keeps weeds in some men's gardens and takes them out of their job once a year and crams 5 people together in one trailer and teaches a sweet wife the sorry art of acting like a witch? What is it that does that? You know, he's not stupid. He didn't have to get fired Friday.
You trying to send me a message?
Mm-hmm. Let him alone. Let him do it himself, Mother. If he wants his job back, let Aaron Kronberg ask for his job back. I wonder if he's ever asked for a job back. Let him alone. That's a pressure cooker over there. Let them open the windows from the inside. Not that we all don't have some weeds in our garden, and not that I don't like him. Or that I don't feel sorry about the baby. But as Rodman said, what is one thing to do with the other?
Keep a clean garden, ma'am.
Thank you, son.
You and your husband, work in the garden together?
Oh, no. He's not much for flowers. At least away from work, he isn't.
Yep, it's a real fine family garden, ma'am. I mean, I guess there's nothing like a garden when you're growing it with some kid in it.
Well, that's a nice thought, son.
Mr. Snyder works in the bicycle shop on 8th Street, doesn't he?
Oh, no. That's Mr. Schneider. Mr. Snyder's an undertaker on Lime Street.
Well, why don't you take a break and have some cookies and milk?
Thanks, that'd be swell. Real fine house you have here, Miss Craven.
We like it very much.
Yep, it's a real fine family house, Miss Craven. Near the church and the school and everything, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You live nearby?
Not too close.
Well, you're a fine boy, Howard. I really admire a boy who's willing to go out and make himself 25 cents an hour so he can save his own money.
35 cents, Miss Craven.
Did we say 35? I thought we said 25.
No, ma'am, we agreed on 35 cents.
Well, let's make it 30.
That wasn't the agreement, ma'am.
30 is quite enough for a young boy your age.
Where have you two been? We've been looking for you all day. You've gone and upset your mother again.
Oh, we were walking.
We were looking for Brother.
Come on.
Say, kids, how'd you like to spend the day with us tomorrow? We could take you for that ride in the country you've been wanting.
That'd be very nice.
No, thanks.
Same here.
What? Well, we don't mean ride all day. We can stop and do some fishing. How's that?
We don't like to kill living things.
Well, what about the amusement park?
Well, that makes Pansy queasy.
You've always liked the amusement. What's the matter with you?
Well, we'll get tickets to the football game.
Yeah, we'll go for some spaghetti afterwards.
Football makes Pansy nervous.
Spaghetti does, too.
Now, what are you talking about?
They aren't nice neighbors. They're peeping Tom.
And they drive too fast.
And they don't like children.
Get in the house, Panissa.
Spaghetti makes her nervous?
You know, you remind me of a man in Albuquerque who had this great desire to play Sherlock Holmes. You know, follow the police chief around, get himself involved in the middle of all the action. But today, this very moment, that man will have been dead for a long time. He got himself shot. Well, that's not the tragic part of the story. The tragic part of the story is if he had been an authentic cop, he'd be alive today. See, the bullet went right through where his badge would have been.
I know they weren't going for a quiet walk at 5:30 in the morning.
Did I ever tell you the story about the man?
You admitted yourself they were acting strange.
Well, why shouldn't they act strange? Their brother's been kidnapped. The police are crawling all over the place. Maybe they feel a little guilty. You know, sibling rivalry and so forth. This might just be the time to leave them alone. Right?
Wrong.
Do you want it?
Well, ma'am, it's a wonderful bottle warmer. And you see, ma'am, I've only got $2.20. And we get the rest to you by, say, Wednesday.
It's for a baby.
Can I help you?
Adults. Stupid adults.
Come on, we can't leave Rudolph alone.
No, we come for a bottle warmer and we're gonna get a bottle warmer.
But we don't have the money.
But they've got the bottle warmer. Pansy. Just take it down. Just take it down like you were admiring. Like it was the absolute best-looking bottle warmer you ever came across.
Hold on now, Pansy.
Do you want your baby brother to start whooping?
And then here's the large size for 83.
It's a real terrific bottle warmer, isn't it?
Yeah, real terrific.
When the door is clear, just put it in my jacket and we'll walk out like we're doing nothing but walking out.
But they'll notice it, big bulging you like that.
Remember what the man said in the movie, Howard? Life's a gamble, Jake.
Have you tried this? I think you'll like it.
What's the matter, Howard?
I never stole anything before. I never stole anything. You made me steal this thing, and I hate looking at it.
Come on, Howard, let's get back to the house.
No, I didn't feel right being chased like that. It isn't right, Pansy, and I hate it, and I don't want to see it anymore.
Howard! Howard! Oh, Howard! Howard, wait! Wait up, Howard! Oh, Howard! Howard,
Once upon a time, there was this peeping Tom.
Quiet.
you're one or two people at the bookstore today.
Yeah.
And don't forget to plug in the bottle warmer. Where are you going?
To plug in the bottle warmer.
For milk money.
We're almost out of money, but with that new blanket.
I was pretending.
You weren't listening.
I was pretending I was in this large green place.
Pansy, I don't know if we're ever gonna find anybody.
And I'd run out to this large green place and I'd scream how glorious it is to be me. And then you know what I did? tucks in real good. And then you know what I did? There was this hill, you know. And I ran up to the top of it and I started to sing. I sang all the songs I ever heard, and I did that all day. And by the end of the day, there was piles of people along the meadow listening to me. Some of them were kissing, and some of them were laughing, and some of them were crying. They were all looking up at me, Tennessee Kronberg. And I'd smile on them in a way that they'd never know I came from a trailer camp. Ever think how nice it's gonna be for baby Rudolph not to grow up like we had to? So la 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 bye bye. Do you want the moon to play with, or the stars to run away with? They'll come if don't you cry. So la 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 bye bye.
Pansy, we're running out of time.
All right, I heard you.
I'm not finished.
What are you trying to do? Drive me out of my mind?
I'm trying to get you to listen to me. I don't like this any more than you do.
Listen, when this thing is over and everyone's back...
They're not sitting in that house having a tea party. They're there because something about their life is bugging them. And somehow, somewhere along the line, they decided to do something about it. Now, that's more than most people are able to do, isn't it?
What do you want me to do? Tell them they made their mother happy? Is that it?
You don't get it, do you? You just don't get it.
Now, when we get there, you can't push them, you can't beat them, and you can't scream at them. You've got to try and understand them.
I understand one thing. They're my kids. I handle my kids the way I want to handle my kids. You try to understand that. All right, take me to where they are now. Come on, right now.
Think these cousins coming to visit him.
That fat little mother hen should tell his cousin not to come.
Well, his cousin's coming, and we can't take the baby there tonight.
We'll find another place.
This is the way you get in.
Where are they?
Upstairs.
There are no other places to go.
You give up all the time.
I interviewed a million people, didn't I?
Well, so did I. I didn't want to take him back to that trailer.
You should have taken him home that first night.
Home to what? What you're trying to do is put the blame on me. You're the one who called him a gypsy.
I'm not blaming you, but you push all the time.
'Cause you give up.
I steal things now, don't I?
We needed a bottle warmer.
We could have waited.
All you do is think of yourself. You're selfish.
I'm not selfish, you're selfish.
Don't you call me selfish. You're not nice. You're not nice.
I don't know where to go.
'Cause you don't care, you dirty, stinking, dirty, stinking, dirty, stinking. Will you shut up? Will you just stop that rotten stinking crying? Oh, my, did you hear me?
Us.
Oh, my.
Sounded just like them.
I only wanted to do do something right, didn't we? You must look awful ugly, baby. Sure did look like a good place to grow up in.
Here they come.
What say we all go home now?
Screen Gems presentation.
Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.